From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
You know, yesterday, a lot of areas, at least Tulsa in the north, were pretty storm-free, or most of eastern Oklahoma. One area that wasn't was down southeastern Oklahoma. We had that one powerful storm that bubbled up, exploded really, right over Lake Eufaula, then moved down towards Wilburton and Robbers Cave and produced some very large hail. We could see it from downtown Tulsa. This was our downtown Tulsa view, looking down at that storm about 90 miles away in southeastern Oklahoma, that anvil cloud, and other storms that were popping up around it. That just gives you a general idea of how strong the updrafts were on that storm with the hotter conditions that we had to the southeast yesterday. It was impressive to watch, although again that was a really rowdy storm. There were some pretty rowdy storms in far southern Oklahoma this morning that have long since moved out, and again, like yesterday, not everyone's been seeing showers and storms. North of Tulsa, you've had a decent amount of sunshine so far. Bartlesville, some clouds filling in, but you got a good look at blue sky. Tulsa to the south, it's been primarily a cloudy look so far, but some sun breaks working in. We're still in the upper 60s at the lunchtime hour. Nice and cool by June standards. Winds are pretty light. If you are a cooler weather fan, you're going to want to enjoy today and tomorrow because temperatures start going way back up. After that, you'll see that in the 7-8 in a little bit here. It's been a pretty wet morning south of I-40. Pittsburgh, Latimer, LaFleur County in particular, but portions of McIntosh, Haskell County, you've had some rain, still some lightning flashes. Even up into portions of Okmulgee County, southern Tulsa County, we got a little bit of brief light rain earlier this morning. But again, the cloud cover impact, pretty obvious, and the rain impact as well. And the temperatures, again, still low 60s south of I-40, upper 60s in the metro, and then low to mid 70s north of Tulsa where you've had those sun breaks. Here's kind of the radar overlay as well. There's the morning shower and storms that have been pretty intense along the Red River, but notice more development back in the eastern Texas panhandle, and some showers south of Oklahoma City as well. Generally, some of this is going to slide towards northeastern Oklahoma late in the day. Still a long ways out, so it'll probably be late afternoon before we're tracking that into our area. The severe weather threat for today continues to be where it's been so far, primarily focused near the Red River. But this light green shading just indicates that we can't completely rule out an isolated hail-producing or strong wind-producing storm later today into tonight, and I think more so across southeastern Oklahoma. So here's that look on future view. There's that activity heading our way by the late afternoon hours. So still going to be another few hours where a lot of us, especially in our northern counties, Tulsa included, are relatively dry. But late afternoon into the 5 o'clock rush hour, if not before then, scattered shower and storms moving in. One or two of those could be locally strong, so we'll be keeping an eye on it. High temperatures, mostly upper 70s. I think it could be lower 70s. You may end up lower than this in southeastern Oklahoma around McAllister and Wilburton. I wouldn't be surprised if you hold it maybe 72 or 73 for your high today. There'll be a couple spots that maybe briefly hit 80 north of Tulsa, but that's about it. Those storms, scattered storms, roll through this evening. Well, more than likely, at least the trend will be kind of have another break later tonight, the 10, 11, midnight hour, and then another little flare up of scattered showers and storms near and south of Tulsa early tomorrow morning. Once again, one or two of those could be locally strong and locally heavy. And it looks like north of Tulsa, chances will be lower. So temperatures tomorrow morning, again, comfortable, especially north of Tulsa, upper 50s, 60s elsewhere. And now the trend has been for all that moisture to kind of get shoved south by the second half of Tuesday, which means Tuesday afternoon's looking to be drier than it had previously looked. And temperatures still very nice, even though it'll be a drier day, drier afternoon, into the low 80s. I mentioned a few minutes ago, if you like the cooler weather, enjoy it. Well, here's why. Take a look at the rest of the 7-day forecast. It gets back to summertime pretty quickly. Upper 80s Wednesday, low 90s Thursday. Could have another storm system, maybe a few storm chances on Friday. And then here comes the heat. We're getting up into the mid-90s just in time for Father's Day weekend.
Yeah, hot Father's Day weekend coming up. Thank you, Stephen.